What's up, what's up, what's up, YouTube? This is John from the internet. And we're stuck in traffic here. Taking this girl to soccer game all the way in Pleasanton. It is just past 3 o'clock on a Saturday. She's already had a practice, actually a futsal kind of indoor practice early this morning, and now she has a game, an outdoor game. Another soccer weekend for sure. Trying to cross the Bay Bridge, which is always a little bit of a challenge, regardless of the day and regardless of the time. San Francisco has some really shitty traffic, that is for sure. But you get a nice view of the city, downtown, every single time. Anyway, averaging about 3 to 4 or 5 miles an hour here. Maybe 8, 9. Anyway, I'll see you guys in a bit. There we go. Alright, so just dropped off my daughter to the game. She's warming up. I'm going to grab some quick dinner. But I just wanted to make a quick video about something actually I'm really excited about, which is a reboot of the Patreon account. And so I spent some time this weekend going through Patreon and setting things up in the back end and creating some new Patreon tiers. And if you don't know anything about Patreon, that's totally cool. They are a creator service that allows folks just like you to support creators like me. And the goal of this particular project, if you will, is essentially to build a community with you. All of us. I've always been fascinated by communities. A big part of my life has been building them, both the software and the technology, and then, kind of everything in between. But I don't know. I was just very inspired to take my vlog and the video work that I've been doing and see if we can do a little bit more with it. And to be honest, I'm not entirely quite sure what that means, but what I really want to do is consolidate a lot of the communities that I have into kind of like a single site, if you will. So for instance, for those who are watching this via my newsletter, I'm actually going to shut that down. Although, I really love that newsletter. I love it a lot. And there are a few thousand folks who religiously read that newsletter whenever I send it out, yada, yada, yada. But I think just for my own mental health, I think it's just better that all of you, or for those who want to, move toward Patreon, and then we can have chats and dialogues, and we can talk, and I can answer more of your questions and be a little bit more present in that medium. I obviously continue to blog every single day. I turned off comments a long time ago because that was just getting nasty. But I really feel like Patreon might be a decent, maybe temporary solution to kind of this itch that I want to scratch, which is building a little bit more of a close-knit community around the video work that I'm doing. And we'll see how it goes. So hopefully that makes sense, but I'll have a link in the description below. It's patreon.com/pub. I'm keeping the old URL from the original Patreon account, and we'll go from there. But there are 3 tiers. The first one is just, hey, a tip jar, support, and have access to kind of the Patreon-only posts. They're going to be Patreon-only content, which I think is going to be cool. The second tier is kind of a video Q&A, and I really like this. I sat on this idea for a long time because I really do like helping folks. I really do like answering their questions. I don't always have the best answers, but I think that's okay. But if you have questions and you have a burning question that you want more of a detailed response via video, I will do that for you. And you can subscribe every month, and you can send me as many questions as you want. Doesn't mean that I'll answer all of them, but I will do my best. And then there's a third tier, which is kind of like a YouTube sponsor. And so if you had sponsored at that level, then I'll say something about you on one of my videos, and you get some dedicated spot in the description text below every video. I publish like 8 to 10 videos a month or something. About 2 to 3 a week. Anyway, we will see how that goes. But I am excited because I feel like I'm developing this very small, super cool, legit as fuck community is what I'm calling it. In YouTube, and I see the same people showing up, watching my videos, making comments, and we're having some back and forth, and I really like that. That's very refreshing. I won't lie, it's actually very refreshing to build those relational bridges. Anyway, I have no idea what I'm really doing, but I know that filmmaking and making movies just like this is something that I am actually enjoying. And what the beautiful thing about this particular medium is that I'm not banking on it for my career. I don't feel pressured to spend copious amounts of time learning about video engineering and sound engineering and video production and editing and all of that stuff. Like, I really feel like if I can just continue to create content and continue to experiment and execute, which I'm really good at that. I'm really good at consistently executing. It's pretty much the only thing I'm good at, is saying I'm going to do that, and I'm going to go do that for a while, and I'm not going to quit. And even if I'm not very good, I'm just going to keep going. I swear to you, most of my life, that is my life. What is my life? That is my life. So I think by sheer execution, through the strategy of just simply capturing and publishing and executing against video, I will learn about this medium and become a little bit more than just a novice, an amateur. Maybe I'll become mediocre. That would be cool. I mean, I don't even need to be excellent. I think that'd be cool. But I also think, like, this medium is going to be super important for my legacy. And I'm not talking about, like, the legacy video that I made a couple days ago or whatever. I'm talking about just being able to communicate my thoughts clearly to the people that I like and that I love. All of you, of course, but then also my family and my kids. I think, I don't know how they would ever go back and watch all of these videos. They're never going to do that. And if they do, maybe I'm dead and they just have so much free time. That's super morbid. But anyway, I just think that I want to capture for my community and for my children a little bit of an honest taste of who I am, who I was, when I captured those videos. And it'll be interesting to see the progression of where all of that goes. I mean, just think of that for a second, right? Like, there are artifacts, there are things that you're creating, both physical and in the digital world, that may remain for a very long time. And it is a snapshot of who you are at that point in time, and it is just as true as it was then, and then of course it will be, but you'll be able to see this nice and very interesting evolution over time. Anyway, that's so meta. I don't know where this thing is going. Anyway, I'm rebooting the Patreon. You should check that out if you want to hang out with me in a digital environment, build a little bit of more community. That would be super cool. I'd love to have you there. $1 will get you in, I think. You can just do $1. If you don't have to do the $5, you can just do $1. And yeah, we'll see what happens. Who the fuck cares? Like, no one's gonna get hurt here. Anyway, I'm gonna go have a burger. I think there's a really decent burger place right here, and then I'm gonna go see my kid's soccer game, and then I'm gonna go home, drive an hour and so home. Anyway, love you guys. See you guys later. Yeah, bye.